Okay, so hi and welcome to my video about finding a standard deviation, and this forms one of the videos in my videos about creating a correlation coefficient calculation. So here's the data, same data as in the first video, and hopefully you're watching this as the second video. To determine the standard deviation, don't forget the standard deviation of x is equal to the square root, the sum of x minus x bar all over n minus 1. And n minus 1 means it's a sample standard deviation, okay? You'll need that for the correlation coefficient. Just for normal standard deviation, you might use n, so just be aware of that. Now, I need to do it for x and y. For my correlation, I need x and y, but I'll do it for x and then I'll just give you y. And the last thing I really want to stress to you is that this is just a recipe, and I say that a lot, it's a recipe. Start at the inside, the x for each x value, and work your way out. But you'll notice here I need to know x bar. So that's going to be pretty important. So let's work out x bar. X bar is the mean, and the mean is equal to the sum of all my x values over n. In this case, that's 2 plus 3 is 5 plus 7 is 12 plus 8 is 20. So it's 21 over 5, which is equal to 4.2. So my mean is 4.2. So what I'm going to do is on my table, I'm going to create a column that determines each of my x minus x bar values, because that's what this asks for. So x minus x bar, sorry, I should say squared by the way. X minus x bar is 2 minus 4.2, negative 2.2. 3 minus 4.2, negative 1.2. 7 minus 4.2 is 2.8. 8 minus 4.2 is 3.8. 1 minus 4.2 is negative 3.2. Now I need to get each of those terms and I need to square them. That'll be my next column. Watch this magic. And there we have it. So there's the square of each of these x minus x bars to get my x minus x bar column. Now inside this formula, the next step is to do the sum. That funny symbol there, which is a capital Greek sigma, means the sum of my x minus x bars squared. And the sum of this is, so the sum of x minus x bar squared is equal to 38.8. No, decimal point should not be there. 38.8 is my sum. And finally, my standard deviation Sx is equal to the square root of 38.8 over n minus 1. N is the number of data points I have. So that's 4 over 4. And that, of course, is equal to 3.114. So Sx, our standard deviation of x, or sample standard deviation, is 3.114. We'll return to another video now.